I long for the day when I can say to your face, love you. And know that in covenant we stand, even as we walk, my hand in your hand, knowing time is all but sure, but seeking to serve the one who holds time in his hand and taking the time he gives us to love. Not just with tongue, but building his kingdom with our hands like the woman in Proverbs 31. Me to submit to you and you to love me as Christ loved the church. I wait patiently in faith in the God who loved me first. Even before time, he chose me to be blameless and holy. In love, he chose me. And in the fullness of time, he did more than just reach out his hand, but let my sin bang nails through his son's hands to demonstrate his love and complete his eternal plan. Then allow me to breathe. 2,000 years later, let me reach my hands towards all kinds of sins. Since birth, my natural inclination was to hate him. Then he sent his spirit, right in time, to awaken me from my sleep, raise me from the dead, allow my eyes to see all that Jesus did was for me. His word gave life to me. It's like he held my heart of stone in his hand and it became flesh and began to beat to a chant, saying, worthy is the Lamb, slain for my sins. And I don't totally understand and could never fully explain his love, even if I had time, but his plan and his promise is that time as we know it will end. And then the marriage feast of the Lamb and his bride will commence. He'll take his bride's hand and she'll remember his sacrifice, his blood shed to purchase her. Oh, the words that he spoke to her that cleansed her within. The church is Christ's bride, and she'll be dressed in righteousness, clean and bright. They'll say, yes, she's made herself ready. But it'll be he who presents her to himself spotless, because he said he loves us to the end, is more than a best friend. The lover of our souls wrote us a love letter with his hand, pursues our hearts and then loves to be pursued. This is a divine romance. So baby, I love you so much, but our love and union is a temporary covenant made to represent a timeless union that no human hand could ruin. I will fail you much more than once, and your love toward me won't be perfect, but we'll be united as one to be further purged of our impurities and prepared for our perfect groomsmen. So let's be like the hands on a clock when our flesh becomes one, as if time could stop when midnight comes. Because at midnight, the clock chimes with a beautiful sound that fills the house. And the hands of time are united for a moment, only able to point upward to the God who sits forever enthroned in the glory of his splendor. Our marriage is only for a moment. May our union till death point the world to Jesus Christ, that he may be glorified. Our lives are not our own through creation and atonement. We exist to live and to know his divine romance. Thank you.